Good morning, folks. Today, first of all, I'd like to welcome you to Crazy Russian Electrician Television. Right now, it's about 6 o'clock. I'm in my van now. We are going to be moving an electrical panel, 150 amp electrical panel with the main breaker. It's a square D type. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna move it because the owner decided to put a washer and dryer over in that corner just right where the panel is. So the only alternative is to move it, and in order to do that you would have to well, first of all, don't do this by yourself. Hire a professional electrician to do the job. Again, I repeat, what we're gonna do today, you have to be qualified for it, and in order to get qualified for it, first of all, you have to have a lot of experience with the electrical field. There is a lot of different types you have to know, but what you gotta do is, if you want to do it yourself, you just gotta watch me, but I don't recommend it. You see what I mean? Is because you can't see the electricity. It'll one wrong move and that's it. You know, you think it's all the games, but it's not. So in this case, I will show you how to do it so you can understand. You know, you can understand what it takes and what kind of risks are those. So in my case, I have contacted, because first of all, in order to protect myself, I don't work on live electricity ever. Okay, so I first thing you want to do is basically protect yourself from getting shocked, and that means turning the power off. If you know, there are different types of scenarios where you can turn your power off. You know, for example, if there's a main breaker in your panel that allows you to shut all the rest of your breakers, all your circuitry breakers that are usually they're at the bottom of your main breaker. You know, it depends on the panel, but the thing is you basically have to, in order to, you still have the power there. If you follow me, you know, if you look at the breaker, there's two wires come up. So that, in this case, sometimes a lot of people put disconnects outside to completely shut their panel off just by switching whether it's a 50 amp, a 100 amp, or a 200 amp breaker. It'll, you know, not in our case. We don't have a disconnect. We have a meter, and I have already got all the authorization numbers and all the authorizations to work on this meter. So in my case, I will be pulling a meter today in order to disconnect the panel so I can safely work on it and not getting shocked while I quickly go through the panel to rip it apart and move it, and then and I'll show you the process. So stay with me, folks. If you like our channel, don't hesitate to, you know, click a like, you know, or maybe even subscribe if you want to see the everyday situations that are occurring through my electrician's life, or if you just want to shadow me, kind of look at what's going on. Shadowing an electrician, you know, could be very helpful, very informative. So and I do a lot of stuff, you know, anything from changing the plug or rewiring stuff. Lately it's been a lot of backup generators going on, but you know, right now we're gonna go move a panel. So stay with me. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Thanks for all your likes and not likes, or anything helps, you know. But stay in touch, folks.